we started at the rocks. We're fortunate to have a whiteboard outside, so they came to my room, I told them we were going outside, they had some materials to bring outside, and then we went out to the rock area and we started setting up the lesson. At the beginning of the lesson, asking them, where does precipitation go, asking them for examples of precipitation, just trying to access their background knowledge. It was kind of cool to see them pulling things from all the seasons. So winter, they're talking about snow. Hail's always popular because it always involves a big storm. One thing that I have noticed just in talking with kids is when there's water on pavement, they often think that it soaks into the pavement. And so one thing that I was listening for, like asking where does it go, was did this 5th grade group, were there any ideas like that? So I was sort of listening for what they knew, but also what areas I could kind of focus on during the demonstration to...
Another type of ground would be flat dirt.
Yeah.
What we're going to test what our fourth category is. You want to make a prediction?
Water on like a sloped hill or something and see where it goes.
That's exactly right. We're going to do a slope. This slope, however, is going to be that field by the school. So we're going to call that a grassy slope. As soon as the water is getting poured, you're writing and drawing what you see, because that's going to be part of the 3 minutes. We're going to use the same amount of water in every time we pour. So this could be rain, right? This could be snow melting. This could be any type of precipitation.
Oh, it looks like snow melted.
Okay, what about the shape at the top?
It looks like a circle. It looks like a face.
And wait a second. It does look like it's like...
Wait, I got it. Action, look. It looks like a
This
heart.
is a lab cluster group. They're self-contained for behavior, and one thing that I try to do is anytime we can confirm, making predictions is sometimes difficult for them because they do not want to be wrong. There's definitely a security kind of thing. They want to know they're right. Taking a risk like making a prediction is huge for them. So they need to feel safe.
See?
Good. So let's focus a little less on the shape and more on like just what the water did.
The water is like, it went straight, but it could like turn more soft, and it could like leave. Cause
Kind of obvious, but one thing that we have evidence of is that water goes in what direction?
it goes down.
Down, right? It sounds...
The other thing I really liked about the outdoor experience that one of the students talked about how the dirt was drinking down the water. So he has the concept, he knows what happens when water hits dirt, but he doesn't have the vocabulary, absorbs. And so rather, not making a big deal out of it, just saying, oh, the dirt's absorbing the water, just introducing that vocabulary very organically. I noticed that when we went to the slope, the word absorbed was used.
I'm gonna pour it right here, and I want you watching what happens. Here we go. What do you notice is happening?
It's flooding, and then it's like going a little, when it's moving a little, it's getting sucked down by
Right.
the roots.
Okay. Yep.
It's making a hole, and it's going under the dirt when you stop. And the dirt is drinking it down.
Ah, it's absorbing.
See, right here, the dirt is drinking it down. See?
Okay.
It's drinking it down. And it's getting bigger like a puddle. Because it's feeding the big
So, 2 liters of water. Did it go as far? Does anybody want to touch that area and see if it feels any different?
I do. Yep.
Do you want to compare? Like touch over here where I didn't pour water versus where I did pour water?
Just use 2 different fingers. Hard and soft.
Ah, so where the water was poured, the ground feels a little softer?
Yeah.
Okay, so that might be an observation to write down.
However, I was very strategic when I chose the 4 locations because I wanted them to see water evaporating off of pavement, and I wanted them to see water absorbing into dirt. It just opened up, I guess, more opportunities for teachable moments.
I found it.
Why do you think it didn't absorb as quickly this time?
Because there was a slope.
So could you please write, what's an observation that you make about water on a slope?
There's a slope that will roll down the hill before it absorbs.
I think it's gonna curve. I think it's gonna dodge. I think it's gonna like. It might go in gym, like it'll go down.
So I'm gonna pour right here, and you guys are gonna record your observation. Let's see what happens. Try and pour it at the same time.
Immediately went down the slope.
Now it's, oh look, it's passing. Do you see? It's moving. Someone predicted. Who predicted it was gonna move some plants?
Me?
Look at that. Do you see how it's moving those plants right?
And it went directly into the drain, like I said.
It might draw too.
What's the difference of the shape?
See, look, it's like a person. See, it looks like a person with a jiggly hair. Right there is fat. Like this.
Going back into the classroom, my favorite part of that whole lesson, they were really into it, they were really engaged, they loved it, but my favorite part was asking them, because they all wanted to pour the water, and I just wanted, at that point, scientifically, the water to be poured at the same rate. You know,
Like closely, going like in back, like even like disappeared when the sun touches, it disappears. I've never seen that before.
So it evaporates really quickly, right? Okay.
It surprised me because like when it kept going, it took like 30 seconds to pick up some plants. I was surprised it was strong enough because usually it starts getting evaporated before.
Okay. Why did you want to pour the water? What did you want to try?
Fast to see if it, when we were on the hills, to see if it go, like if it would just go faster. And instead of just pouring it at the same rate, just going the same as the other way going down the hill.
Okay.
Like that.
Because I was just I wasn't moving it, so you would want to move it back and forth. Okay.